also give that same amount to their spouse. So between you and your spouse, you can give them and their spouse up to $52,000 a year. Nobody pays any taxes. But if you give them more than that, if you give them an amount beyond $13 grand per person per year, you have to file a gift tax. It's called Form 709, and it requires you to report to the IRS the amount of the gift that is in excess of the $13,000. And you will pay at gift tax rates on every dollar above the $13,000, and it's as high as 45%, which is a very big number. It's the IRS's way of saying you really shouldn't want to do that. Now, there's another number involved called the annual life, or not the annual, but the lifetime exclusion. That is over $1 million over the course of your lifetime. And so unless you're going to be giving gifts in excess of $1 million, it's not something for ordinary people to have to worry about. So it's kind of weird, it's kind of counterintuitive. The giver might pay the tax, but the recipient never does.
Bang!
Let me talk about IRAs, because we had a couple of phone calls last week and people asking questions about IRAs. Unfortunately, IRAs come in many flavors, and there's a lot of jargon associated with IRAs, and it gets confusing. A lot of people are unfamiliar about the jargon, and they end up using one word, which means one thing to you means a different thing to a person.
Damn, look at these waves. They keep getting bigger.
Traditional
Oh,
is a dangerous word, because the word traditional, when applied
I want it to come up here. I do look at this one.
traditional
You can really take a picture.
No. Oh, shit.
will be interpreted as referencing the
Comes in sequence, like.
The deductible IRA was the original IRA.
Comes like every 30 waves.
The
Two in a row
non-deductible
come.
IRA, however, is also considered by the IRS to be traditional. In other words, the IRS will say, their paperwork,
Definitely getting higher.
traditional IRA consists of
Look at way on that corner of that rock.
Over here.
contributions.
Oh, it won't zoom in.
Deductible IRA. You also have a Roth IRA. Then you've got conversion IRAs. You have rollover IRAs, transfer IRAs, spousal IRAs, and beneficiary IRAs. You also have the ability to reconstitute IRAs. You can recharacterize them, and on and on and on. As you can see, the phraseology associated with IRAs is quite a conundrum.
It looks wimpy in the video. Like it's more intense. Like outside.
Am I allowed to take a tax deduction? When am I allowed to move money from one IRA to another? What's the methodology? What's the frequency?
Here comes this other one. Here it comes.
Oh, shit.
Up.
Oh, I am.
Here it comes.
Do I have to make withdrawals equally?
Bang! Bang! Right now! Boom!
Oh, my God.
That was what we were waiting for.
Oh, my God.
I can see it coming way out there.
Are you videotaping it now? Wow.
Yeah.